Them now, it is going to sell out. So there are very few tickets left. We'll be back. We're going to start with our main event. We're going to weigh in from the main event.
Yeah, going to a fight with a couple of them. Nah, I'm joking. I was hitting the bag and I just grazed it a little bit. So it's fine. I'll be on fighting on May 19th, so I'll be ready for that.
May 19th, of course, you have your rematch with Peterson, right? Through all the controversy, etc., etc. The bottom line is May 19th, it all gets settled, and one man is going to walk out of the ring as a champion, as it should be, correct?
Exactly like it is when Macklin goes in tomorrow and is going to bring them titles back home. I mean, you know, it's a sport, but I've known Macklin for about five, 6 years, and I mean, for me to be here, it's an honor, you know, and I'm going to be supporting him 100%.
Well, anyone who saw his attempt to win the WBA belt, many felt he won that fight. Do you agree with that sentiment that he really should have been the titleist?
I mean, he should be a world champion, because that fight in Germany, that was his fight. I mean, I was watching that and I was disgusted with what happened. I mean, same thing happened to me in Washington, so we know what happens in boxing, but I'm sure tomorrow night he can win that world title and bring it home.
Well, let's hope for a great fight tomorrow night. Let's hope for a great fight to settle your differences with Lamont Peterson on May 19th. Once again, everybody, Amir Khan.
Yeah, tomorrow night you're going to see a great fight. Sergio Martinez defending his middleweight title. He's the real middleweight champion of the world against the tough Matthew, the Tipperary Tornado Macklin. And I'm really looking forward to it. Matthew's a tough guy. I watched the tape of Matthew Macklin and Felix Sturm, and I certainly agree with Amir Khan. Matthew Macklin definitely won that fight. That was sort of a bad decision in Germany. But we got a great show tomorrow night. Edward Rodriguez, a terrific fighter from up in Massachusetts, taking on Chicago's Donovan George. And what's going to be an absolute war. These two guys really come to fight. They stand in the middle of the ring and they bang on each other. Two of the best prospects you could possibly see. It's going to be a great fight tomorrow night at super middleweight, 168 pounds. I mean, these two guys really coming to make a name for themselves, to get a shot at one of the top 100 to 68 pounders, whether it's Andre Ward, Lucien Boutte, or any of the other guys that are up there at 168. That's another great division. So, you know, you can't go wrong tomorrow night. Two sensational fights. If you don't get to the Garden tomorrow night, be sure to watch them on HBO. We go on the air at 10 p.m. You want to be there for the two great fights tomorrow night. And we got some, you know, terrific fights coming up in the future. Next week we got Eric El Terrible Morales taking on Philadelphia's Danny Garcia. So you don't want to miss that next week. But be made tomorrow night. Matthew Macklin, Sergio Martinez. Don't miss it, because it's going to be sensational.